Okay, so I was actually thinking that mostly we could just talk, because I mean, okay, yeah, we've played a few times. You've destroyed me. You've destroyed my mom too.
Yeah, with your mother, it was very close. I think both the times.
Yeah. One, I guess
The
the
first one was job, but you said you forgot to.
Exactly. The footage was lost, but it's okay. But I'm so interested in your life because I mean you're the number one in India.
Yeah. Okay.
Rating wise.
In live now, number 2 maybe. But yeah, keep
Okay. But but anyways, you're one of the top in India. You're one of the very top players in the world, like 5 right now or something like that.
I just jobbed, but yes, I was in 5.
Okay, well, but over there, which is just so incredible. And I guess I just kind of want to hear a little bit about your life. Like, how was your childhood? Like, how did you start with chess? What made you fall in love with chess, etc.? And I think it's always so nice to hear it from that person. So, would you like to just tell a little bit about your life?
Yeah, sure. So we play and talk, or we just talk?
No, you can just talk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we used to live in a city called Tirupati, and there my teacher I was very good with maths, and my teacher told my parents to get me introduced to chess. And there we used to live in outskirts, so it wasn't possible. And after we moved to the city that we live in, there like my parents enrolled me in chess, swimming, skating, dance, music, a few things. And yeah, at first I was going to all of them in the summer camp, and then at some point I said I like chess the most and I want to spend most like all the time on it.
And how old were you then?
I was close to it, like 7.5. And that's how it started.
So how old were you when you learned chess? Was it when you were 7 as well, or did you learn it before?
7.5, something like that.
Oh,
so
wow.
Pretty late for these standards today.
Yeah, because you always hear the prodigies in chess, learning when they're 3 or something.
Yeah, I was never really a prodigy. Like, I became a GM at like almost 15, which is a bit late for today's standards.
Yeah, but it's still so amazing. And how did it go from you when you were 7.5 approximately, you told your parents you really like chess, you don't want to do skating, you don't want to do these other things, you want to pursue chess. Did you then continue going to school? Did they take you out of school so you would fully pursue chess? How were your years then between 7 and 10, 11, 12?
Yeah, I think until like 9 or 10 I went to school. And after that point, like I changed school because my earlier school did not grant leaves and so on. And this new school was very cooperative, and after that, I was playing tournaments and I was working on chess, and I used to like make some appearances in the school, and give some exams, but I wasn't going regularly.
But you were still like, did you get a degree or did you?
Yeah, I used to give exams, and I gave till 12th exams. So that's when I was 17, something like that.
So that's amazing. So I guess you were pretty good at school as well to be able to just do the exams and then leave and play chess, but still be able to do the exams.
Yeah, if I didn't get into chess, I think I would have been a quite good student.
I can absolutely imagine that. And what did your friends say back then? What did they think about chess?
So it just wasn't that popular, so they didn't know much, but they just know I used to go to some competitions and it was like the school thing. And when I returned with some medal or something, the school used to appreciate, and all the friends were happy, and it used to be nice.
Did the school put up the medals in the school as one of their achievements or something like this?
No, that didn't happen.
No, okay, you got to keep you got to keep them. That is amazing. So you then those years you were competing, you were traveling around, and then you became really good, and then you became a grandmaster at a little bit before 15.
Yeah, and before I became a GM, we were not sure if we should continue with chess or quit, because I was stuck in the 2300 range for a long time, and I was stagnant, not making any progress, and so it was like I was neither going to school nor doing so well in chess as well. But then my breakthrough came, and then it went well.
What made your breakthrough happen? How did you do that at that point?
Yeah, I think it was just like I had the strength, but due to some reasons, like the results were not showing, but with time they just started to show. And once they started to show, like from 2300, in 8 months, I did not have a single norm. I got all my IM and GM norms and I became GM.
In 8 months.
Yeah,
That is
2018.
so inspiring because I feel like everyone has a rating they're kind of stuck in and it feels impossible. For me, that has been 2200.
Okay.
Like FIDE. I've gone close. I've been 2150, 2175. I've never gone to 2200 and it's always felt like as soon as I'm about to get it, I kind of fumble. So I can see the kind of having being stuck. Yeah, being stuck at something. Was there anything else you did, do you feel like, or was it just that you kept practicing and then your strength just got better and better? And or was it psychological in any way? Like, did you struggle with time and then you were able to get over that? Or did you have some pressure that you got over? Or was it just strength that you
No, I think it was just strength. Like I kept practicing and time was never I was not like a bad time management player or something. So I think it was just like somehow things were not working out, and once they started, they just kept going well.
And I guess, who was coaching you back then? Did you have coaches? Were your parents very supportive? How was your support system?
Yeah, my parents were very supportive, but they didn't know much about chess. Yeah. So we first had the local coach in where we still live, in Warangal, and then my next 2 coaches were from Hyderabad. It's like the nearest big city to where I live. And the 3rd coach, like Ramaraju sir, he was very instrumental in my career. And then I had my first foreign coach. It was Viktor Mikhailevsky. He's from Israel, and with him we worked for about 2.5-3 years. And he also played a huge role in my career.
Yeah, that is amazing because I feel like you need to have a good support system too.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and with under Victor sir, I became GM.
Yeah, wow. And did you kind of always know that you'd become GM? Like, did you really feel like this is my thing? I'm gonna just keep going. I want to work with this.
No, to be honest, I was not confident. Somehow was confident that I would become an IM and also I would cross 2500. Wow. But I wasn't confident about getting the GM norms. But it's not surprisingly, but it happened very quickly.
Wow. And now that must be crazy to go from not being sure even if you were going to become a GM to now being one of the very top players in the whole world.
Yeah, confidence came with time gradually once some results started coming and so on.
How do you feel like chess has changed in India since then? Because now everyone is talking about all the Indian players, how good the kids are in India, etc. How do you feel like the whole ecosystem has changed there in comparison to now?
Yeah, since the pandemic, it definitely changed. Back then, everyone knew Anand sir, but that was pretty much about it. But during the pandemic, Sagar, Samay, they did a very good job in popularizing chess, and then of course Gukesh winning the world championship made a huge impact. And now I think chess is quite popular in India, and when some the Tata Steel India or some close tournament, something happens in India, there are a lot of people coming to watch, and it's a very nice feeling.
So do you feel like if you would have done this, that you did then now, you would have been the most popular kid in school because you were so good at this thing that's very popular?
Maybe, but okay, I'm happy with how it was.
No, anyway. Of course. No, I think it's so amazing that so many people are becoming so good in India, and I feel like it's such an inspiration for the rest of the world too. The fact that chess players get really celebrated in India, I feel like. So I think that's something that we can learn a lot from. But that is so fascinating. So how did you became a grandmaster very quickly. How did you go from becoming a grandmaster to one of the top players in the world? Was it also just relentless studying, coaching? Do you feel like it was something special that you had or that you were able to develop then? What do you feel like was the biggest reason you were able to do this jump?
Yeah, this was actually not at all easy. I knew that one of my coaches told me that becoming a GM is only the first step of a marathon. So it was a whole new journey, and I was again stuck in this 25-50, 25-60 range for a very long time. And okay, this was also a bit unfortunate because I had to give my exams at some point, so I took a break. Then I thought I'll play a lot of tournaments, but I had an injury and I had to take 3 months rest. And after that, I thought I'll play a lot, and then the pandemic happened, so I couldn't get to play. But once the pandemic opened, like just before the pandemic opened up in like June 2021, I like in the Champions Chess Tour I got to play a match with Levon. In the end I lost, but it was very close. It was 8-game match. It was 4-4 and I lost in the blitz tiebreaks. He was world number 4 at that point, so it gave me huge confidence. I was like 25-60 something.
Wow.
Yeah, and since then, like I became very confident. That was the start of my confidence.
Yeah.
So from there, I think about a year, a bit more than a year, I crossed 2700, and yeah, that phase was gave me a lot of confidence.
I love that you're mentioning that you get confidence from your results, because I think a lot of people think when they see someone that is, super successful that, this person must just have been born so confident, and they always, but it's what you're saying, it's the repeated successes that build more and more confidence, I think.
Yeah, I think for everyone there would be, even after becoming one of the top players, there would be some phases where you're underconfident, and yeah, getting some results in such situations boost your confidence, which is good for your chess.
And what is the thing you love the most about chess?
Yeah, there are many things, but one thing I would mention is many times when I check some variations, with the engine, okay, there would be some minute difference, let's say this pawn is here or this pawn is here, and it would matter in a line that's 10 to 20 moves down the road. So yeah, these small intricacies mattering so much, yeah, I love that.
It's like magic almost.
Yeah, exactly.
In that sense, yeah. That's it's beautiful, but it's also sometimes very annoying that such a small move can make such a big difference.
If you're on the receiving end.
Yeah. No, that's I think a great answer. And okay, so you're here for the Freestyle FIDE World Chess Championship. How are you feeling about this? Are you excited to play?
Yeah, I'm excited. I love Freestyle, and yeah, I loved all the two events that happened last year, and yeah, now it being a World Championship also feels nice.
Does it add an extra layer to it that if you win now, you will become officially the FIDE World Chess Champion in Freestyle? Does it add something extra?
Yeah, it feels nice. It would feel nice, and it gives more prestige, but yeah, it doesn't add any pressure or anything.
No. And speaking of other tournaments, I always remember this, but I really remember Menorca, the Menorca Open. I think I've mentioned it to you, but I remember seeing you there, and I was like, wow, one of the top players in the world is playing in Menorca. You've played a lot of open tournaments, which maybe some top players sometimes are a bit reluctant to do. What has been your idea and reasoning behind it? Is it just that you want to play a lot of chess, or are you going to keep playing open tournaments? What's your reasoning behind it?
Yeah, at that point I was at a range where I was not that good to expect, my rating was still not yet that high to expect the closed tournament invites, and it was also risky to play the opens. But yeah, I thought I have to take some risk and play some tournaments, because if I don't play, I would be just there, and yeah, I knew it would be some risk, but okay, I wasn't worried, because I knew I would be stronger than most of the players, so if I do well, I should gain ratings. So
and you ended up winning, or did you?
Yeah, Menorca I won, yes.
Yeah. I'm going this year, but I suppose you're not going anymore. No, it's a very fun tournament. But okay, this is really nice, Arjun. Thank you so much. I just thought it would be really nice to hear your story a little bit and get to know you a little bit better. What else do you have this year? What's going to be your next upcoming things after Freestyle?
Honestly, I don't know. After this, I have a big gap. Maybe I'll play something in May, but yeah, there are online tournaments nowadays, but till then, yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, so I guess, will you be playing a lot of online chess? Will you be playing a lot of chess at home, maybe? Yeah, I'll play the title Tuesdays. Yeah, and I'm sure you'll win some title Tuesday too. Okay. Okay, well, thank you so much, Arjun, and good luck in the tournament. Thank you.